Hey guys, it's J&D Projects, and we've had kind of a crazy time. I think we mentioned something in the last video about all the trouble we've been having, and so but this afternoon we're going to make a railroad spike knife. So we're going to start with a railroad spike, going to put a twist on it for a handle, show you how that's done, and then we're going to forge out the blade almost to completion. So basically all we have to do is just a little bit of grinding to finish it up. So we'll get to the point where we actually get the blade quenched, and then I don't know if we'll get to the grinding today or not. It may be another video. We'll just see. But glad you're here. John's doing the videotaping, and he's also got some ideas on producing this video. So that's all on him. Just want you to know that before we start. And I'm just going to be handling the forging. And we got ourselves a new anvil here recently. It's we decided we'd try one of those Harbor Freight anvils, and it was pretty cheap. It was $130 or something. And so we thought, well, shoot, we'll just give it a shot, see what it's like. And hey, if it doesn't last, we expected that. So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to get this forge fired up, and the next time you see us, we'll have some hot steel.
What you're going to be doing right here once you get this in the vise.
So we're going to put a double twist on this thing, or at least attempt to with the twisting wrench.
So we're just finishing up twisting this real quick, and then we'll get on to the forging of the blade. Our vise messed up on us before, and we're doing 2 full turns. That's 1 turn. Now we're going to go.
I don't know, I think I'm going to go a half.
Alright, 1.5. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks good too.
Off here. Do I need to straighten it any?
No, it looks pretty good right now.
Where's the stick at? Here and put a camelback hump on this handle. Something about like that. Just took we just use a piece of wood as a baton, and for an anvil we use an old piece of old stump here, and that way you don't muck up the twist grooves that are made. If you use if you put on the metal anvil and use a hammer, it'll mess all those up. So our next step is going to be to fuller this up here and start drawing out the blade. And then for these railroad spikes, we made ourselves a pair of railroad spike tongs so we can hold it very securely. It is amazingly difficult to hold a railroad spike, regardless of what kind of tongs you got, and so these tongs work beautifully for that.
So this is just our primitive fullering tool. We haven't made a hardy square for it yet to put in the hardy. So what was that whole thing about right there that we was doing?
So what we're doing is that we're kind of isolating the metal from the blade from the metal of the handle. Plus, it'll end up making a nice transition if we put that fuller in there. Those cupped regions there, it'll make a nice transition. So.
Nice.
Make this side thinner than that edge, okay? And I'm already starting, as you can see. The problem is that when you start beveling on this side, it starts curving the metal up. So on the next heat, I'm going to have to do an adjustment here and get that tip pointed back downward before I go any further. Get it hot again.
Kind of turning into a kitchen knife shape.
You know, I was thinking about that. And I guess what we've got to do now, rough shaped out, so now we got to let it cool down, and it'll make the metal a little softer that we can then do some grinding on it, get the profile shaped up just a little bit, and then we'll heat it up and quench it. Well, I'm back again, and it's still cooling down. We've got some things that we're going to have to do the rest of this afternoon, so we're going to have to just hold this, and we'll probably wrap this video up. The next video will actually show you the finishing out, shaping and grinding and quenching the knife, and then tempering it and making it ready to be used. So that'll be part number 2. This is the end of part number 1. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate your likes and your subscribes, and we'll see you next time. This is J&D Projects.